Welcome to your Inspirational Astrology Horoscope for Wednesday, May 7th, 2014. I am astrologer David Palmer, the Leo King, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. Check out my website, inclusiveiastrology.com, for my May 2014 webinar, which goes deep into this Mars direct energy that's coming. It's called Start Your Engines. This is a 2-hour show you are not going to want to miss. And my big event in Sedona, the Jupiter in Leo Bash, is still going on in the next couple months, and we are booking up fast. Check out my website, leokingevents.com, if you want to join us in Sedona. And today we've got the moon still in Leo, opening up the emotions of our heart and really looking here. The moon went through a lot of trouble over the last couple days, so I'll be honest, maybe it didn't get to feel super loving like it usually does, but you know what? Today, I feel that today we cruise control into our heart. We find out if this is really stuff that we are happy with or not. And that's because Mercury's going to come into Gemini today and start to ask all the questions. Are you happy? Are you sure? I love Gemini. It's like my favorite sign. If you didn't know, I'm from Mercury, by the way. How do you think I talk so fast? If you're not really good with fast energy and you might not want to watch this channel. But you know, that's Mercury in Gemini. It's like what's this? What's that? What's that? It's curious. It's like a dog lick cat. You know? And with the moon today in Leo, it's like, okay, yeah, what are the questions? Are we happy? Are we happy? Especially with the sun in Taurus, it's like, am I in my best energy? Is this the best thing on the menu here? Geez, no, it's not. You don't have a corner room suite. You know, it's like we are at that place in our life. Are we in the corner room suite? I think we have a lot to face. Saturn is starting to oppose the sun. And this could start to be where maybe your energy's a little debilitated or a little tired. That's good old Saturn, bringing us cold energy, but very raw and true, and its opposition to the sun. And this is going to happen for the next couple days where you can't sit in your fake energy anymore. This is like a corpse dead body at a funeral where we just keep putting perfume on it and putting, makeup on it and putting flowers around it and being like, look at how pretty they were. It's like the truth is they're dead. And that's Saturn in Scorpio, literally the haunted mansion. That's Saturn in Scorpio that we're facing. And kind of a cute little fun way to look at all this, like we are opposing right now, Halloween time in November, that time of life, so it's like we are at a position where we cannot truly live in our incorrect value systems. And the moon in Leo is going to show this. This is what it's been trying to show, like where you're happy and where you're not, what love really is. And I talked yesterday about tough love. And how trust me, being a Leo and a Leo rising, I know when it comes to love, I can be in total love all the time because I will just do whatever it takes to stay in that love. I will not mess around. I will not let anything come in between that love. Nothing. Even if I don't have $1 in my pocket, I will laugh my way in the backseat of my friend's car, even when I don't maybe have a car or anything, and laugh and go, and have a good day. We're having to face, are you really in the right positions that make you happy as far as what you're manifesting? Taurus is a responsibility. It comes right after Aries. It's your responsibility to make it happen. It's your time to make things and grow and plant the seeds. It comes right after Aries, which is our identification, our ego. And we've got a lot of stuff in Aries, right? We got Venus in Aries. We're having to make decisions of what we want in our relationships, what we're wanting to manifest. We're having to attach our I want. And this is Taurus where it's like, I'm going to need this, I'm going to need this, I'm going to need to take this, I'm going to need to do this. There's a lot of this, like I need to grow, I need to make this happen. But are you saying it in the right directions of really what makes you happy? Or are you biting your tongue going, well, I need to do this just because I can't do that? That's Mars retrograde in Libra. What are you saying you can't? And it's actually, it's going to be so simple to see what you should be doing because you're saying you can't do it. If you're saying you can't do it, it's because that's what you should be doing. And that might sound really crazy and gnarly, and that might blow you away though too. What you're saying you can't do is because that's what you're going to be doing. In many ways, as the universe is about to really surge Mars forward here in the next couple weeks, and Mars is stationary, and this is dealing with the I can'ts, the weighing out. Oh my gosh, it just doesn't work out the right way. We talked about Chiron and Pisces and how, we might be all wounded, like, oh, I've been given a bad hand here. I can't do this. Like, no. Jupiter is turning to trine Chiron today. We need to expand our emotions. We need to expand our feelings. We need to start to see that we need to expand our roots. We need to change our lives into what makes us happy, into what we got to stand for here. With Mercury and Gemini, we need to have the conversations. We need to speak up. We need to become clear. Mercury and Gemini wants clarity, wants the facts, and wants the numbers, and wants to know how many times, when, where, and how. And we need to start to get to that energy. Now, it might not be easy to just get there with Mars that might feel like I'm tired. And with the Sun opposing Saturn, the ghosts are coming through the wall. Where's the fakeness? Where's the dead corpse in your life that you just keep putting flowers around and keep putting that extra little perfume on there? Ooh, it smells good. But you know, like you look there and you're like, oh my gosh, it's a rotting corpse. That's our lives right now. Ooh, that's a little freaky, but it's really true at the same time. And the moon comes into Virgo tonight, which then goes, you know, boom, serious reality, like all the little details, and it squares Mercury and Gemini. So I think it's important to communicate our heart today, to live in our heart, but not to doubt or question that by tonight. Don't question or doubt any decisions you make today with your heart. Although this is a day where I don't think a lot of decisions are made, but a lot of pondering is done. I think this is a day to really look at what makes you happy, what not, how can you adjust your life, what are you trying to get clear on? Especially as Venus is now starting to come into some, you know, hairy waters in the cross energy, you know, when it comes to relationships and stuff. And now with Mercury here, I think there's going to be more clarity. I think we've kind of gone into a limbo land here as Mars has been just stopping retrograde. There's all this weird energy. Venus just kind of comes into Aries like, well, what is it I want? We're all going to face this. So, and what we're manifesting, this can feel like we are all in limbo at this weird moment. And you gotta feel happy. First, it starts with that. And you gotta make sure you really are. You can't put on that fake smile. It's too easy to see through it now. Including partnerships. You know, it's just clear as a bell. So I think that you have to really, at this time in your life now, do what's best for you in the highest form. And what's your truth? Because we must face that. So the card of the day is, oh gosh, the 8 of Cups reversed. Well, this is an interesting card. It's a man and he's leaving a bunch of emotions and he's taking off. There's also a new moon in this card of a new beginning. Maybe we're not letting this new beginning take place. Maybe we're still pondering. Maybe still we're questioning. Maybe we're saying we can't. Maybe we're saying we're too wounded. Maybe we're saying we have to stay in the story. Maybe we're saying we just can't, we can't. We need to, first of all, I think, let go of the comfort zones, the emotions that are holding us from our path. Pluto is in Capricorn and he's been stationary for a little bit now, going retrograde, and he's going to start to pick up again here, and he's looking for purpose. Are you really aligned in your purpose? Seriously, I really want to ask you this today. Because when it comes to your happiness, when it comes to what you're manifesting, and more importantly, when it comes to what you say you can and can't do, are you saying you can to things that have nothing to do with a destiny and a purpose, and all just reality only, and you're not looking at the higher vibrational Neptune and Pisces, trying to take this earth to higher dimensions? There's a lot of those questions right now, especially as Mercury is getting closer to squaring Neptune this week. Are you logically inputting what the signs have pulled you towards? I think there's a lot of these calculations that need to be had, and making sure that you listen to it, and make sure that you're not, you know, spraying more perfume on just the crazy crap. Be clear, have the conversations. It's not so much about taking action, but more importantly, like I said, stop questioning the action. You know, I know this really, you know what? One of my friends on Facebook, her name's Anna Judd. She's running across America right now. And Mars is retrograde. And she's made it from California to over Texas right now. And so if you're telling me you can't do it, I don't care what astrologer is out there, you can do it. You can push for what you want for in your life. It might not be easy and difficult. I give her God blessings. And I actually, you know, put some money into her because I believe in her so much in her, and she's helping veterans. But it's like, in your life, you have got to keep pushing. I don't care what you say. I can't, I gotta retreat, blah, 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 blah. Your own weird algorithms of weighing it out so much and saying you can't, and all of your own judgments of yourself are holding you back. And this is a Leo telling you, And we're lions. I'm courageous. It might not be easy for you. It is for me because I'm double Leo, like I'm gonna get it. I don't care if Mars is retrograde or Mercury is retrograde. I'm gonna show up here every effing day and do this horoscope. Even usually when I'm sick. But when I'm like knocked out totally, I don't do it. But I show up every day. Are you really showing up every day to your purpose and your truth and what makes you happy and what is the best of the best for you? Or have you just thrown that out the window and keep spraying some more perfume on it? Check out my website, inclusiveastrology.com, if you have any questions or if you want to have a one-on-one reading. Thank you so much for all of your support, and I will see you tomorrow.